there, and welcome to the locker room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message: engage in focused thinking. Engage in focused thinking. In a continuing series of meetings focused on improving our thinking, this is one that I particularly enjoyed. Let me dig in. Charles Dickens said this, quote, "He did each thing as if he did nothing else." He did each thing as if he did nothing else. In other words, when we really focus on the one thing that we should be doing more than anything else, he focuses on that as if there's nothing else. I always tease people. They ask me, what do I do? I say, I don't do much of anything. But the one thing that I do, I like to think I do very well, because I'm very focused on what it is that I do. And what do? I provide leadership to people around me. I do my best to inspire, motivate, and engage people so that they can live their best life. Here in business, here in this locker room, with my friendships, and everywhere I go. So that's the one thing that I focus on. I'm not a carpenter. I'm dangerous, okay? Just if you're a friend of mine, you know not to ask me to do any carpentry work. I don't do much of anything. But the one thing that I do it, I think, very well because I'm very focused. Philosopher Betrand Russell once asserted, to be able to concentrate for a considerable time is essential to difficult achievement. I like that, because I want to achieve things that are difficult, that most people can't do. Don't you? Of course you do. Focused thinking removes distractions and mental clutter so that you can concentrate on an issue and think with great clarity. Let me continue. Focused thinking will do several things for you. Number one, focused thinking harnesses energy toward a desired goal. Example, Simon Arias, who I'm growing very, very close to, keeps on me about a particular thing that he wants me to focus on in my business. Just one thing. He keeps telling me every time I bring up something else, he Giggs, focus on this one thing. He gets it. Number two, focused thinking gives ideas time to develop. Nothing happens overnight. No one ever succeeded quickly. I've never eaten a good meal that was cooked out of a microwave oven. Success isn't like a microwave thing. Success is a crock pot. It takes time. Time over time. My grandmother and mother, we're Italian. In the morning on Sunday, I would smell that sauce, and I went downstairs and I went to go eat a meatball. My mother hit me with a spoon. She said, "What are you doing?" I, "Mom, it smells too good." She says, "It's not done yet. You got to wait until later in the day." Last, focused thinking will take you to the next level. True. When you're focused, really focused on doing that one thing and that one thing only, and doing it so good, you're going to take it to the next level. So where should you focus your thinking? I'm glad you asked. Number one, identify your priorities. The priorities for yourself personally, for your family, and for your team if you're a leader. Award-winning thinker Edward DeBono said this, "A conclusion is the place where you get tired of thinking." I like it. Unfortunately, many people run out of steam because they have not identified their priorities and have lost their way and easily get distracted. And they go home and they run through the clicker and they look at everything that will tantalize them. Successful, highly successful people don't have time for that. Where else should you focus your thinking? Focus on doing things that will bring you the highest return for your money and time invested. Let me repeat that. Focus on doing the things that will give you the greatest return on your investment of time and money. Number three, develop your dream. Spend more time focused on your dream. Focus on the goals. Focus on the things that you want to see come to pass. Number four, remove distractions Too often we get distracted. Do this by practicing and focusing on your priorities. Do the hard and necessary first and enjoy the fun and easy later. Did you get that? Hard and necessary first and then fun and easy later. Number 5, focus on your goals. Every day, look at your goals. Know exactly what you want to accomplish for that day and that week. Goals are critical. They're just critical in that they give you the why you're doing what you're doing. Number 6, question your progress. Sometimes you may think you're making progress, but take a look at the scoreboard in life. The scoreboard tells you everything you need to know. Check your progress. And last, make time for focused thinking. I did that before I delivered these messages. In fact, I spend quite a bit of time in focused thinking before I deliver these messages. It takes time, so I have to invest a lot of time before I deliver every one of these messages. And as long as I do, then the messages, as far as I'm concerned, are going to turn out great. That's the message today, gang. Decide today that you will engage in focused thinking. And by doing it, you'll be living your best life. Thanks for joining me in the locker room, gang, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?